Hey, and welcome back to the channel. I want to take a really quick moment just to do a really quick unboxing of the Finspan Sharks and Reefs expansion that I received from, I bought it, but I finally got it in the mail from Stonemeyer Games. So I've been looking forward to unboxing it and taking a look, so let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so let's always carefully cut there we are. It wasn't attached very well, apparently. Alright. Ooh. Sharks and Reefs. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have the instructions, which look pretty good. Adjust the mic here. Alright, yeah, so we have the instructions, the automa, which is nice and concise. It's actually pretty interesting. It's a little more, yeah, it's got some new pieces in it. Sharks and Reef here, the manual. It's got a nice fish at the bottom. It just kind of goes over how you organize things. There's some new little fish meeples and things that come along with it. I'll have to take a look. They look like reef type things, and hopefully some new cards, looks like. Sharks, of course. And it looks like, yeah, I think this is like a new overlay somewhere for the shark. Looks like it's right here. Alright, well, let's take a look. So, it comes with this nice plastic insert. I'm curious to see how this works with the old one. Probably kind of mix the two, so we'll see them. Pop this here. Oh yeah, so here's the here are the overlays that go on the boards. So I just happen to have a board here, which you could probably guess anyways. This is the back of several of the Finspan boards. This is one of them with Australia on it. We'll use this as our board example. So it looks like where fish go and the sharks rather go in here, little overlay, which is good. So we can play sharks in that area. Let me just kind of zoom out a little bit. Okay, that's probably good enough. So you guys get an idea. So this is the, of course, this is the top where the estuary is, and this is where, in the scheme of things, where the overlay goes. Alright, so we have several overlays. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which kind of goes along with the number 5 players. We have looks like some new goals here and a new achievement scoring thing. We have a new score card, and some of the differences in this scorecard, it looks like there's coral, consumed fish, and some of these are the same. Coral is important. Yeah, those silica things, but sometimes they're required. So these are the different types of coral: the green, the blue, and the purple. The purple look like brains. Yeah, brain coral, I think it's. And just some blue coral here. And we open up as an example. Here we are. So they're actually pretty nice. Pretty nice coral there. Yeah. So a new resource that you can get. Coral. Great, great, great. Now, of course, the fun part are the cards that go along with the game. And so let's take a look. These are just additional cards. They're not exclusive cards to this. You can play, obviously, mix it with the existing sets. Let's take a look at some of these things. Reef triggerfish. It's kind of nice. Ribbon sawtail fish. Let's see if we can find a shark. There's got to be a shark in here. There we are. And I'm sure maybe in some way, shape, or form, they're all related to sharks. So here's the sand tiger shark. Looks pretty nice. The Finspan. Wind played. Looks like you get some. I don't know anything about the rules, so I have no idea what these additional items mean. Maybe blue, purple, green, the type of reef. So this is interesting. The schools of fish. The sarcastic fringe head. I wonder who came up with that name. That's interesting. A few others here. The short fin mako. I've heard of mako sharks when I was a kid growing up. 6-gill shark. I wonder how many gills it has. Spotted cat. Scat. Ooh, scat. Spotted wobbegong. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it seems interesting. Starry pipefish. A stellate puffer. So these are some of, oh, look at this, the frogfish. Some of these things are obviously reef fish that live in the reef. If activated, lay an egg. Also, if there are brain in this dive site, resurrect a fish. So, well, yeah, there's quite a bit. Here's some. This looks like we're getting into the Automa deck. Perhaps not. Oh, yeah. So these definitely are Automa cards. These are, because they have the gray tips. These are some of the starter. You can see the gray tips. Those are starter cards. If you know you're new to Finspan, and it makes it a little easier to start. Looks like some sheets for the players, so that way they can get an idea of, looks like iconography, some of the things. So little things for the players. Oh, okay, yep. So these are goals. Week 1. Stormy, so these are for the Automa. Nautoma, I'm sorry. The Nautoma. And let's see, some additional fish. I don't know. These have a special symbol on the bottom. I don't know what that is. But, you know, I apologize. They all have the symbol on the bottom to indicate that they're part of the sharks and reefs. So yeah, so these are just additional cards, and I'm sure they have some meaning because they're at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's look. That's pretty all interesting, but it is the other set of cards are just more fish, more sharks. So I'll pop this open here. There we are. Definitely more fish. American pocket shark. Armored sea robin. Oh boy, the basking shark. It looks ferocious. I've seen these. Well, not out of the water. I've seen them like at the top. When we used to go whale watching, you'd see them and just kind of floating, sucking up stuff. Black angler, black tip shark. That looks pretty. I would hate to see these sharks actually around. Blue shark, angler fish. You know, one thing that I live in the Northeast in New England. I don't think there are reefs. There's definitely sharks down south. I would like to know. I don't know. If you put it in the comments if there are any reefs in New England. Like, you know, my guess would be down by the Cape in Massachusetts. I live in New Hampshire. Not a lot of reefs. The goblin shark. Now that is cool. I can see why they called it a goblin. Gray reef shark. Great hammerhead. Well, you get the idea. A lot of stuff. So not a lot of difference from the other game, except for the fact that obviously it's in reefs, and there's also sharks included. Really, really cool. I can't wait to actually start playing with that. So this is also nice. These are recyclable boxes. The intention is for you to throw it away, recycle it. So that's the way that is. It's pretty good. So, all right, so we have new cards. Let's look at... All right, so we have all of these new cards. I'm just going to sit them right here. Let's... It actually fits. All of the cards fit in this thing, which is nice. You need boards. Here's the old everything, except for, let me get the Automa stuff. So here we have, here's all of the original Finspan cards. I haven't sleeved these. I'm going to continue to use it without any kind of sleeving. Plus, even if I did sleeve these, it would not fit in the original box here. The only thing, okay, now that I've said I've not sleeved anything, so the only thing that I have sleeved, only because there's a lot of more shuffling involved, is the Automa deck, and I'm probably going to unsleeve these. These are the original Automa cards, and you can see that I have sleeves around them. Like I said, I was worried about them. A lot of shuffling, so I'm gonna unsleeve these, bring them in here, so you can see that actually all the original cards and this Automa deck will definitely fit in here. They all fit. So with this space, I could get divers in. All of these I keep out in separate things. I'm going to probably use another one of these. You know, great for storage. Great, obviously, whenever you're playing, you pop it over. You have two trays now to hold items. So that's always good. So I can hold, when I'm playing the game, of course, I can now hold 4 different things. But now there's going to be more. So we have 3 over there. We have 3 items here, or 3 items here. The different fish, school of fish. The next thing we're going to need is going to need another. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll just need one other, and then I'll be able to store it. And you know, that's where this is great. This is good. Or you know, maybe even, yeah, you know, I'll probably do is I'll stick those in there. I don't know. Anyways, I've been talking too much. This was just meant to be a quick unboxing. You can take a look at what's in the Finspan box and get an idea if that's something you're interested in. If you're a Finspan fan, is it necessary? Probably not. It's an expansion. You don't need it, but it looks like it really adds a lot to it, especially if you like sharks. Some new goals. If you've played plenty of Finspan and you want some additional challenges, now we have new goals. Seems kind of interesting. I don't know, these are reef items? I have to take a look. Here we are, board. But that's everything. Please like and subscribe if you like this content, you like what I'm trying to do. Thanks a lot for watching. and have a great day. Bye-bye.